I ain't had a rough weekend. I ain't get a haircut or nothing. I'm just winging it.
Winging it. Dropping that 2024 Super Bowl banner, man. That was crazy.
That was nuts.
It was electric. Could imagine being there. Did you work that night?
I did work that night.
How was it?
It really was a nice atmosphere. It was good in there, like all eagle green, all. Oh man, it was something to see.
It was. Even on TV, it was something to see. It was crazy. And then, of course, then we just took the air right out of the bubble, out of the balloon.
Listen, I was I think I was on the casino floor, and I didn't see it initially. Like I caught it back on the replay or whatever, and then I'm just like, "What happened?" Because I didn't see it. And I'm like, "They throwing him out?" And from there, it was just like my whole feeling on the game changed because I knew
Instantly.
without him, the game would change.
Yeah, he is a big part of
If
that.
he plays, that game ain't never that close.
No,
You can't pay me to believe that game would be that close.
because two people have to block him.
Yeah, that totally affected everybody. You could just see the players, the crowd, everyone was immediately affected from that. But the nonsense of it was, which, Carter is at fault because you have to have maturity there, right? You have to be bigger than that moment. You got your team, you got fans, the achievements of last year being celebrated for the fans, the banner getting put down. You have to be a smarter player at that point. And
You have to be a mature player.
But Prescott was a weasel because he instigated that. And then he literally had a press conference after talking about how, I wouldn't spit on nobody. But show the video. He
definitely made
you 100%. I mean, there you go.
There it is.
Spit, and then
Look at the little devilish grin.
Yeah, what? What's
Look
up?
at the little smile.
What's up? What you gonna do? Look at him.
Like, and then he walked up on him like, "That's how you really do it."
Yeah.
Like, don't be. If you're gonna do something, don't be a bitch about
it.
Like,
spit.
If you gonna spit. I'm gonna show you how to do it. That's what I took out of that.
No.
Yeah, right there. Bam.
I hate his fucking face.
Yeah. But look, he knew what he did.
Exactly.
And he knew he had him. So it's the discipline part on the Eagles, right? Like when you look at coming off a Super Bowl win and how disciplined they were at the end of that season on that run, and then to come on the first game like that, and then let that happen.
Yeah, he did goad him. I mean, he did goad him into it, so it's not like...
Well, that's what I mean. Like, what happened to that maturity from last year winning the Super Bowl to...
But, I mean, you can preach that all you want to you in that moment.
Yeah,
I mean, and you got to think of who he is. Like, he's still young. He's still 24 years old.
He's never been different. The 2 years that he's been here, the past 2 years that he's been here, that's him.
I mean,
because remember half the last year we slapped the dude in the face.
The Saints game when they had to hold him down on the sideline.
Right.
So, I mean,
that's his. He just doesn't want. He doesn't like being taunted. That's his. And when he was, I don't know. To me, I loved it. I thought it was great when he.
I loved it too, but I hated that he got kicked out the game.
So they should have both. I mean, even the guy. I can't remember the gentleman's name.
Did you think the ejection was? Do you think that was harsh to kick him out right there?
Well, they should have been both.
They both should have been ejected.
Yeah, I mean,
all right. So Dak should have got what, a taunting?
I think Dak should get a suspension now. If they give Jalen Carter a suspension for this, which the ruling is supposed to come down today. Yeah. If they do, I think Dak should be suspended too.
Exactly, and that's what a lot of commentators said on ESPN too, that both players should be disciplined the same exact way, whether it's a fine or a suspension.
Yeah,
I don't think Carter's he'll play this week. He literally was suspended for that game. Yeah. He didn't get one snap.
I mean, they could look at it like that.
6 seconds in.
That's hard.
Fastest ejection.
No.
What stood out to you in the game? Besides that, now take that out. We all know that was a big blow. It changed the whole complex of the game, what they were planning for. They had no pass rush at that point.
Two things stood out to me. One, Jahad Campbell was going to be a fucking beast.
Yes.
And 2, we definitely have a problem at CB2
Yes.
because Adoree Jackson was burnt toast all night.
Man, you're right.
We have.
I have to concur on that.
That's why, like, when they did the Zadarius Smith signing, that was a little shocking to me. I didn't see that coming. I thought they'd go out and get a corner.
Yes.
But I understand the Zadarius Smith signing too because it looked like we didn't get no pass rush. But then you can't really judge the defense like that because Carter wasn't in there, so it's going to look different.
Yeah.
So
They brought somebody in today from Cincinnati, cornerback. Trying him out.
I think the name Milton or something.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
it was.
But if you look at him when he played in Cleveland or Cincinnati, wherever he played, he's a nickel. So are they thinking about moving Coop to the outside?
Yeah, I don't know, but you're right. They definitely help. I mean, why, you know? Slay, was that just contract?
I understand the moving off Slay. What I don't understand, I think how we overestimated what Keeley could be, and I think he underestimated how much Isaiah Rodgers meant to us.
Yes.
You're right.
Because he only got $11 million to go. How we could have gave him
That was Andrew's buddy.
He got $11 million for 2 years. How we could have paid that?
Yeah.
So
When was the last time you saw him come in? Before he got traded? Or
Yeah.
they let him, you know, he signed someplace else?
Boy.
Damn.
Yeah, he came to my restaurant like 3 times, like in a row. Must be one.
How do you think Jordan Davis did with all that?
I think Jordan finally showed that. I think that game was his best game of his career, and they showed all the potential that everybody thought he could be.
Okay.
So that's what I think. He played a hell of a game. He even showed a little bit of a pass rush.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got close twice. He should have had a sack. But Dak got out of there, but he should have had a sack.
We got to go to the offense and Hurts. Now, you know, again, I saw another, let's do the top 5 quarterbacks, and Hurts nowhere in there. But he just manages the game. He does what he has to do. Like he played a great game Thursday night.
Yeah, he did.
But just because he threw for what, 150?
I mean, shit. What's his name? What's his face? Mahomes? No, not Mahomes. Somebody else threw for like 180. One of them top quarterbacks threw for like 180. Nobody say nothing about that.
Yeah. I mean, I watched that game last night. Josh Allen was struggling until the fourth quarter. Until that it all went crazy.
I was sitting there watching that game too, and I'm talking to the TV. I'm saying to Josh, I'm like, all right, Josh, you the MVP. Let's see what you could do right here. When they was down 15 in the fourth, I said my quarterback could do this.
And hold on,
11 minutes.
shout out for Josh Allen and Christian McCaffrey. You don't know what you're talking about, and you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, Hurts, you know, running the ball, he's just efficient with everything he does. And you know, to jump into him throwing the ball with A.J. Brown, I think A.J. Brown's not right. I think there's something wrong, and they're just keeping it under.
I think the hamstring was more of an issue than they letting on.
It's enough. It's good enough for him to be out there on the field, right?
Yeah.
As a decoy. But I really do believe that. I noticed 1 or 2 times when I showed the camera him coming off, he looked like, you know, that leg
Like
looks a little
gimpy.
stiff.
But if you go back and you watch, like, you know, the tape or whatever on the game, like, a lot of them plays, AJ wasn't getting separation like he normally
Yes.
does. So something is hindering him.
Right. Smith, yeah, I need Smith more involved because I have Smith on my team. So, you know, but back to Hurts though, he gets it done with his legs. You got that run? Put that up.
So I think what Dallas came out and did, what Eberflus did was he saw what the Chiefs did in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So he tried to take Saquon away, which they did a little bit, but he played that soft zone underneath so that, you know, they could try to contain Saquon and also Hurts. But Hurts did what he's supposed to do, what his quarterback's supposed to do in that position. You take what the defense gives you.
Yeah.
So if y'all gonna take all that way, I'm gonna use my legs. And he used his legs. And he killed them.
Yeah, like
Killed
put
them
that
with his
on.
legs.
Can't believe we were losing 14-7 to this team.
Well,
Look at that, wide open. And he looked faster. Is it me, or do he look faster this year?
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Yep. My cousin used to say when he came in, he looked like he was running in shit. Remember, he used to always say that, like, but yes, he looks faster.
He's probably got complaints about it.
Yeah, well,
Well,
they, I don't know, that the game was totally thrown off. We talked about it last week. I thought they were going to blow them out of the water, and it sucked that it was as close as it was, but it's the beginning of the year, and I do hate the first couple of weeks because these guys just don't play. These are preseason games that count toward
the record.
your regular record, and that does suck. But we have to get used to that. Look how bad we looked last year this time, right? We won week 1, then we lost. We lost to Atlanta week 2, right? And
But
then
you could have easily won if he catch that ball.
yeah, but still, the defense was non-existent in the bunch. Then what? The first 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it. You have to win these games. These are almost like bonus wins, and the fact that you beat a division rival and the Cowboys.
It's a little bit better. Makes it a little bit better.
It's better. It's better to get these wins while you're trying to figure it out instead of losing while you're trying to figure it out.
Exactly. And that's what happened
You know what I'm
last
saying?
year. Unfortunately for that one Atlanta game where it's similar. It's the year before that, Detroit the same way, right? The defense.
38-35.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about the team. I still think they are the team to beat. 1 week at a time. AJ will come around. But I do believe we're going to hear the same thing this year as we keep hearing about Hurts is that he's just not a top. What's a top 5 quarterback, right?
For me,
Yeah,
it's
for
winning.
you, exactly. Like
Exactly.
they keep
That's the only
talking.
thing that matters.
They talk about all these other guys' accomplishments in the regular season, which they don't make. They don't do good in the playoffs. Like Lamar Jackson, right? Great talent. But what has he done in the playoffs? Nothing.
He's lost.
To piggyback off of that, what you just said with Lamar Jackson, he threw for what? 300 and some yards last night. But what did he walk away with?
A loss.
A loss.
Jalen threw for 150. What he walk away with?
Yes.
A win.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters to
You ain't kidding.
me. Just get me the dub. I don't care how it look.
Yeah. So, what do they have to fix? From not even this week, just what do you? And it's 1 week, so I understand. You can be on multiple things just because of the way they looked. But from what the team from last year to what you saw in one game this year, what worries you that they have to address?
CB2.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can give it a full assessment because Jalen Carter wasn't there.
Yes.
It'll look. We know
Right.
it looks different if he's there.
Right.
Exactly.
We know that.
Right.
So you can't really get at a full assessment. But what you can give a full assessment is CB2.
Right.
And Adoree Jackson, not it.
You are right, because if you look at if they still had Parsons, the Cowboys, I mean,
Exactly.
that could have been way different that week, this past week, if he was
Right.
playing. So you're right. You take away the 2 dynamic players on both sides of the ball on defense for both teams, and
It looks different.
that's what you got. But the difference with the Eagles were they were game planning with Carter in there all week, So that's I do
True.
believe that, like you said, that pressure would have been way different with him there.
In a vacuum, look at it like this, right? Think about it. We won this game, right? Carter gets ejected. AJ one catch. What else? Carter get ejected. AJ one catch. CD Lamb dropping the ball. Like with all that, and we still
He dropped that ball.
CD Lamb dropped a couple of them, yeah.
He
all
dropped
that, and
4,
we
3 or
still
4
beat
of them.
We still beat this. No sacks. We didn't get a sack, and we still end up winning the game.
Yeah.
We didn't get a sack. There was no sacks.
No sacks. Hurts got sacked once.
No, I mean with the Eagles.
Yeah,
Zach and Dak.
we didn't get no sacks. But all that going on, all 4 of those things going on, and we still won.
Yeah.
So that tells me that if we clicking on all cylinders and all things being, 100%, we're a damn good football team.
Correct.
I was watching a video, a couple Cowboy fans that came to the game, and they were surprised about it, that they didn't get killed. They were like, the fans were all right, the little playful back and forth, but
At the beginning.
we made it out alive.
A little off topic, but what about the Phillies lady? You know ball.
Oh, they calling her the Philly Karen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that lady.
I mean, like a father getting his son a ball. That's a memory for him.
I get that, but if I'm that father, I'm not acting how that father act. She not getting that ball. I'm sorry.
He had a lot of restraint.
Yeah, he did. He was better than me. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of father. She wasn't getting that ball back from my son.
That kid's gonna see it.
You're right.
So, all right. So ahead to this week coming up, let's get that little reminder of it the last time when we played this chump ass team. Which I'm tired of this team too because, you just keep hearing. I was watching when they played Friday night. Oh, you can't go against Mahomes and Reed. Yes, you can. You can. They peaked. They're done. This team peaked. Look at that.
Oh,
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
I could watch this
1,000 times.
Super Bowl replay. It's crazy. Like when we lost Super Bowl, like I was done with
I
sports.
could never watch.
No, just all sports. Like I don't want to watch I don't want to hear about it. Don't want to see it. I mean, when there's nothing on, I just put this on anyway on YouTube. Just watch all the highlights over and over again.
Listen, I love Andy Reid.
This
right?
guy, man.
I love Andy for what he did because I remember what we was before Reed got here.
Correct.
So I appreciate. I always have a spot in my heart for Big Red for what he did, not only for the team that he coached at the time, but the franchise moving forward. Because I believe a lot of the things that he put in place, they still use in the franchise today.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I mean? And especially when it comes to investing in the trenches, the O-line, the D-line, like they still do that. And that's how you win in the NFL. You got a strong O-line, strong defensive line, you're going to be in a lot of games.
How many years
So,
now since we lost him?
Andy, it's been about 14.
Yeah, it's been that long,
He
right?
coached here 14,
Yeah.
and he's been gone about 14.
Yeah.
But, so I always had that spot for Andy. But what made me not root for Andy no more or kind of dislike him is, that's a little petty on my part, but I'll take it. When we played them in the Super Bowl, I was like, no, Andy, you got to let us get the Super Bowl.
And he didn't.
and they won.
And he didn't.
After that, I was done with Andy. I said, you are a chief now. That you're no longer an Eagle. But this, I enjoyed this.
Yeah, that was a whooping.
Yeah, so I mean, do you agree the way people talk about this team has turned and they peaked, they are now on the downside. The Chiefs. I mean,
They got to
sure.
get younger. They got to get younger.
I'm so tired of people just with the people that make a lot of money to go on TV and they just you can't go against Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. You can like every one of them on Friday night all picked I think but one. Picked
All pick the Chiefs.
Kansas City and
And
again another dumb play. We were talking earlier about for some reason these NFL athletes don't have like a game management, game awareness. But there was that at halftime where the guy for the Chargers, all they do is stay in bounds, and he goes out of bounds, and then they get the ball back and they kick a field goal. And I watched 2 games yesterday. It was the same thing where they just could have wasted, go down, don't go out of, and the players go out of bounds and stop the clock.
even
That's how this team gets lucky. They've been lucky for
stupid
years with stupid mistakes that these other teams that are not coached well enough, and they give them opportunities.
It's like the Atlanta Falcons versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know at the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl.
yeah.
When they could have just
27-3.
ran the ball out
Yes.
Kill the
And-
clock, and they did.
and they didn't. And that allowed him to come back and win Tom Brady.
Atlanta Falcons lost the game yesterday the same way. I think the guy was driving and he went out of bounds instead of staying in, which then I don't know. They scored, but it allowed Tampa Bay to get the ball back, and then they scored and won the game. Where they would have wasted another minute off the clock if he would have stayed in bounds.
Like even last night, the Sunday night game. I mean, it didn't come back to hurt them because they ended up winning the game. But Keon Coleman in the end zone steps out, comes catch the ball.
Oh yeah,
Kills their 2-point.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's a stupid mental mistake. Now if they lose the game, then that's a big deal. But they came back and won.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we do this week to? What do you want to see out of the Eagles? Because I think the Eagles, especially with Worthy being out, They're already what Rice is,
Rashid Rice.
he's gone, so we're
Worthy's
already
gone.
up in that match up there. Carter, if he doesn't get suspended, I don't think he is. You said that's going to come out today.
Yeah.
They need to do their thing this week. They need to
I don't
definitely
think
look better.
I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be the Super Bowl numbers. I don't think it'll be that. But I do think we'll walk out with the win. But I see a closer game than the Super Bowl.
Mahomes, how's Mahomes though? What do you think?
Mahomes gonna be Mahomes. He's gonna be Mahomes. So
Yeah, man. Fuck him, man.
Well,
He's another one. I you like these players, but
I mean, another thing you get worried about is AJ Brown. Like, what's going on? What's actually happening?
what's really
with
wrong
him?
with him? Yeah.
Like,
Is he really dealing with something that they just not letting us know about? Because, like I said before, like he really looked like he wasn't getting separation. He wasn't doing AJ things.
it's crazy.
So I don't know. They only gonna let us know but so much anyway. So
I just want to see some. I want to see again. You take what the defense is giving you, right? The guys ain't getting open when we complain about Jalen not throwing the ball downfield. Well, if they're not open, who's he going to throw the ball to? Right? They have to get open first off. But you do want to see that. You do want to see more downfield pushing the ball because everybody's coming up on Saquon now, right? And we didn't even mention Saquon's name. We're at the end of this thing. We're just bringing him up now.
I mean, but not for nothing. To keep it all the way 100, our line didn't play good either. Our old line did not play good.
Yeah.
Jordan Mailata was getting abused. Dante Fowler was having his way with Jordan Mailata. So, like, our line has to be a lot better. And then we lose Dickerson.
Yeah, got back spasms or
Yeah, like our line has to play better than that.
So, what do you think, though? What's your prediction this week? Predictions were we were in the right column with the win. Score was a little bit off, but what do you think?
I go 24-17. We won.
24-17. All right. 31-20. Eagles.
wow.
And I'm going to tell you that
You think we're gonna put 30 on?
Jalen Hurts is going to have better stat line than Patrick Mahomes.
I wouldn't doubt that.
All right. That's your bet of the week right there. All right. Jalen Hurts will have better stat lines. He's going to throw for more touchdowns. He's going to have more yards passing.
I think it's going to be a little bit closer. I think it's going to be 27-24.
Okay.
All right. So,
But Saquon's going to have 200 yards.
ooh. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Let me rethink that. See, I'm all in on Hurts. I just want him to go off 1 week just to shut everybody the fuck up.
But see, no one's going to give him the respect that he deserves.
You're right. You're right.
They
Because
hate
they'll
him.
say, well, he did it 1 week. He has to do
They
it
hate
again.
him because you know why? Because he came to a team that no other team wanted him. The Eagles. I mean, Howie Roseman's a smart guy. Of course, he got him, and he built that team around him. They got all the right players for him. Now, with last year when they got Saquon, that just added to the mix, man. So
I believe they hate him because they said coming out, even when he was in college, that he wasn't good enough. And then they said that he couldn't. You go back and watch. The Eagles drafted him. He'll never be a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. These were all these guys, again, I always talk about, get paid a lot of money to go on TV and give their opinions, right?
And guess what he is now?
A Super Bowl
Super Bowl
MVP,
MVP
right?
quarterback.
2-time Super Bowl. Could have easily won the first one. The second one he wins, he's MVP. They hate that.
Yeah.
They hate that. That's why they have to get to a point no matter what he does so they can still say, oh, see, we told you he wasn't that caliber of a quarterback. Come
I
on.
mean, it's almost like Wentz. Like, I hate bringing up Carson Wentz because I actually liked Carson Wentz when he was here. And everybody forgets that for 15 games before December 8th or 10th, whenever that day was when they played the Rams, he didn't lose a game.
Yes.
Or let me phrase that. He was 13-1 or 14-1.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, I just never understood, like, when he got hurt and then they wanted to get rid of him already. Because Foles came in and did what a good backup quarterback's supposed to do.
Yeah.
win.
He did his Jeff Hostetler move.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep. So, all right. So we're going to end it there. I'm going to tell you Eagles -6.5 and take the overs on the game. This is Winging It, episode 3. Going into week 2 of the NFL. Go Birds.
Go Birds. There we go.
Hey.